Hey there, YouTube. Welcome to what is currently my monthly video update. That rate is going to increase. I wish I could give you guarantees as to when, but everything else I've said has been a load, so I'm not going to pile onto it. But I want to do some stuff for Rogue One and some Star Wars costuming that I have on my workbench mostly done. I've been bondoing it and the Hanzo bow whenever I can get a shot. With lower temperatures and living in an apartment, it's kind of hard to find a place to do that. Not impossible, just hard. So, going back to the Hanzo bow, yeah, I'm still waiting on the 3D printed parts. Those are kind of like the wall I've hit for most of what I can do on it. I'm still working on it, but I won't have anything worth showing until those parts are done. And the guy I've talked to about that has some issues he's got to deal with first with his printer. And I can't get them printed at Shapeways because I can't afford to spend like $70 on that arm piece. So again, I'm sorry about that. It will get done, but probably at a point where somebody else has already done it better, and everybody's stopped caring. So, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. It's as much the exercise as the product to learn the process. And I just want to point out that I'm terrified YouTube is going to manually unsubscribe all of you the second I upload this, with some of the changes that have been going on with YouTube lately. Yeah, my channel's not really built on engagement right now. It's not really built to be anything yet. I'm still getting there, but yeah, I don't know, initiate a whole lot of discussion. Maybe this video will change that. As we segue gracefully into our main topic. But this video is going to talk about what is sort of going to become the broader scope, hopefully, of the channel, which is character design, which, you know, you tell people you're an artist and that covers such a broad category of things that it's almost meaningless. So a while back, I, sort of came to this realization that what I personally was really interested in was character design, and how you tell things about a character and the world they inhabit and how they interact with it just by character design. It's a great way to, do a hook for a story, add mystery if you do it right, and just introduce people to the world through your characters. And Overwatch has fantastic character design. That is like almost beyond question. There may be specific ones people don't like as much as others, and maybe some of the skins people don't like as much as others. But generally, I think the bar is set pretty high there. So we are going to do a theory video about the skins coming up for Overwatch's almost guaranteed, holiday event. I suppose it's possible there's not going to be a holiday event, and I'm going to look like an idiot, but it seems like a pretty safe bet. So this will be uploaded Monday, and good money is that, the update will drop Tuesday. So I've been doing some thinking about what kind of skins they would do. I don't have like any official sources. I mean, these are theories. These are not, these have nothing to back them up. They're just like, oh, you could do that, or that'd be cool. So the first thing to say is that we have 3 heroes who haven't had any kind of skin in the previous 2 events, which are Mei, Winston, and Sombra. Sombra, of course, because she just came out. So I think it's pretty safe to assume they'll get something, not necessarily like a legendary skin, but a skin of some kind, even if it's just sort of the recolor. And when I was talking with my buddies and we were kind of shooting ideas back and forth on what Blizzard could do for the holiday skins, the legendary skins where they rework the models, where they can do virtually anything. I mean, that's the thing, is they can virtually do anything. So you can just fire off the craziest, wildest ideas, and it's like, yeah, maybe they could do that. But what is almost more interesting to think about are the not legendary skins, where they have to do something, interesting and thematic with basically just a recolor and maybe, some minor changes to the model. With the summer games, they mostly did, country flags and color schemes around the country flags for the not legendary skins. And for Halloween, they just, they did some different things for different characters. Added some nifty particle effects to Farah and Reinhardt. So what I'm thinking they could do for sort of those recolors is, first of all, for the robots, you give them gingerbread skins. Now think about that. Think about gingerbread Yada. He's all brown and crumbly and delicious looking with frosting for his eyes. And here's the kicker. For his orbs, you make him gumdrops. I'd play that. I wouldn't spend money on loot boxes for that, but I am super cheap, so I'm not really their target demographic for that idea. And I mean, follow that same idea with Bastion. You make him look like he's built out of gingerbread, and you just kind of frost like all the seams on him, so it's just a big old gingerbread house Bastion. I don't know what you'd do for Ganymede. You make Ganymede a marshmallow peep. I mean, peeps are copyrighted, so you probably couldn't do that, but man, if Blizzard still did a baking contest, I might have to do a gingerbread Bastion. I don't think they do that anymore, though. That was fun when they did that a few years back. The other thing that was kind of interesting, and these you might be able to do with recolors, but you'd probably have to, do at least some minor model stuff, or I don't know. But you do Christmas Carol skins for various characters. So you get Tracer as the Ghost of Christmas Past, you have Reinhardt as the Ghost of Christmas Present, and you have Reaper as the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come. And that'd be a great brawl. You just play through a Christmas Carol as Soldier 76, who is very Scroogey. Which, I mean, they used 76 for the Halloween brawl, so that seems altogether unlikely, but the notion entertains me. The only downside of using Tracer as the Ghost of Christmas Past, instead of, I guess, Diva, is then you can't have Tracer be Tiny Tim and God bless us, everyone! Everybody would love that. Everybody. No question. And that's sort of the interesting thing that I was kind of expecting for the Halloween update that didn't happen is Overwatch presents itself as such this global multicultural organization game representing all these different types of people, and I was expecting for the Halloween update for them to have like stuff from harvest festivals around the world, or at least Oktoberfest, so Reinhardt can have some lederhosen, and they didn't do that. Which is not to say that I'm disappointed, because I absolutely love Halloween. It just surprised me a little bit at all. So I think for the holiday, it is probably going to stick towards like the sort of commercially icons of like Western holiday celebrations. I don't really think we're going to get like a Kwanzaa skin for Lucio, or that we're going to suddenly find out, some of the Overwatch characters are Jewish and they're going to have a Hanukkah skin. Because I mean, for the Western holiday stuff, none of it's specifically Christian-y. I mean, Santa Claus has some similar themes, but kind of just similar. They're not actually like representative of the Christian religion. On the other hand, a little drummer boy skin for Lucio would be kind of neat. I don't know. I don't play Lucio, so I have very little opinion on that one way or the other. What would that even look like? I don't even know. But yeah, I think that's the sort of thing it's just, it's going to stay not necessarily like the safe holiday stuff, but it's not going to turn into, oh, hey, let's take this religious, meaningful, important thing to people and dress Overwatch characters up like it. It kind of just occurred to me while I was saying that. Well then. Oh my gosh, last minute news before I upload this. So it turns out data miners have found out not necessarily what the skins are going to be or what any of the things are going to be, but they have been able to determine who will get how many skins, highlight intros, or emotes. And there's a list on this on this forum that I will post a link to. So there goes Gingerbread Bastion theory. It turns out Bastion doesn't get anything. Neither Bastion, nor Junkrat, nor either of the Shimada Bros. I guess we know who's been naughty this year. Sorry, I think that joke made me physically ill. But the good news is Farah apparently gets 2 out of the 3, so I'm going to have some grinding to do. I will probably post a, reaction video of the skins when I check them out, when they actually get posted in the game. So that will be up hopefully tomorrow, but maybe next Tuesday. There was an update that dropped today, so hope springs eternal. I'll catch you guys later.